Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be checking out another death battle. Today's death battle is Leon Kennedy versus Frank West. I cannot wait to jump into this. Resident Evil is my favorite game series of all time, and to see Leon Kennedy in a death battle, this is going to be awesome, and I cannot wait. And of course, we just had the newest Resident Evil come out just a few days ago, Resident Evil Requiem. I haven't played too much of it yet. I'm about to start streaming it, but the little bit I've seen looks really, really good. I cannot wait to jump into it, and let me know in the comments down below if you've started it yet. So if you're new, do not forget to hit that sub button, man. This is going to be a good one. With all that being said, let's go ahead and jump into it. All right. And of course, all that being said, if you're wondering who I'm going into this for, obviously Leon Kennedy is my boy, and I really, really hope he pulls out the win at the end.
Surviving the undead apocalypse takes grit, perseverance, and an army's worth of firepower. With all that and some luck, these two became experts in zombie fighting.
Leon Kennedy, the top cop and government agent in Resident Evil.
Yes.
And Frank West, the backyard wrestling MacGyver of Dead Rising.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. As a child, Leon Scott Kennedy's father instilled in him a strong sense of justice. Following in his footsteps, Leon joined the police force, determined to uncover the darkest riddles and uphold the law.
So for his first ever assignment, he took the biggest challenge he could find. Instead of picking an easy job like dishing out dastardly parking tickets, he was off to Raccoon City to investigate a bunch of mysterious murders.
His instincts were good, perhaps too good. Officer Kennedy wound up choosing the most challenging and dangerous assignment he possibly could have.
Yeah, it turns out Trash Panda Town was due for a big old zombie outbreak, and Leon got stuck in the middle. How's that for hazing the rookie?
And like I said, Resident Evil is my favorite series of all time. It's so good, man. The action, the horror in it, as well as the characters themselves. It is filled with a lot of like cheesy one-liners, even some really cringe voice acting in some of the earlier ones. But I love it so much. It's my favorite series. Let me know if you play which one is your favorite out of all of them. Mine is Zero, just because of nostalgic feelings. It was the first one I got my hands on and really played all the way to the end. So I love Zero. There are some things in it that aren't good, like the inventory system and the swapping out of characters. I get that. But I love Zero. I love 7. I love 2. And then a little bit of the new one I've seen, 9, especially with Leon's gameplay. Looks pretty good, man. So let me know which one's your favorite if you play down below.
Wasn't a rookie for long. After fending off the zombie threat and even taking a bullet,
From the grassy knoll?
Leon was recruited by the American government as a special agent, bodyguard, and their go-to specialist for apocalyptic events.
In all cases, the people that are bitten become infected themselves and go on to attack others. The only way to stop the spread of infection is to destroy the infectee's brains. Shoot them in the head.
His training at the police academy turned him into a pretty tough guy.
Yeah,
But
had
as a
to.
special agent, he became unstoppable.
All thanks to his extensive firearm training, extreme driving tests, and the study of tactical response scenarios.
Guess what martial art they teach American Secret Service members? A traitorous Russian one called Sistema, and Leon is an expert at it.
Sistema is
That
a
was Resident Evil
free-form
6, I
martial
believe.
art focusing on disabling targets via pressure points and joints. While not specifically lethal on its own, Sistema also involves quite a lot of training with knives and firearms.
That's good, because I don't think fists would be enough to take
Yeah,
on...
I think that was that scene from the Degeneration movie, or maybe it was the Island one. I can't remember, but that was an awesome like hallway scene that they have for Leon. And you can see in 2 that he doesn't know really what's going on, but he's going to be good at least taking care of the zombie situation, but he has no idea what's going on. And then in 4, he's got a little more experience and knows what's going on. And 4 is when the action really sets in for him.
Monsters like the tyrants, skinless dogs, and... Is that Gene Simmons?
Right, these bioorganic weapons, or BOWs, were far tougher than your ordinary run-of-the-mill zombie. Thankfully, Leon has the weaponry to take them on.
He's efficient with just about any kind of gun, but like me, he loves carrying around his favorites, including the Silver Ghost, a unique pistol specifically designed for him. He's also got a modified 50 caliber Desert Eagle Magnum, a gift from his father. Lucky bastard. All I ever got from my dad was a sore cheek.
While he has no problem dual-wielding handguns, Leon is extremely proficient in dealing damage with heavier weapons, such as the M203 grenade launcher or his ludicrous rocket launcher special.
This red-tipped wrecker of an RPG is far more powerful than an ordinary propelled grenade. The gun itself looks similar to a classic RPG-7 model, first used as an anti-tank weapon by the Soviet Union. Since the red grenade is so deadly, it's probably a thermobaric explosive booster, which can launch over 600 feet for a 60-foot wide explosion.
Dang.
That's more than enough to take down one of those bow wows.
Leon has plenty of experience with hand grenades, rifles, flamethrowers, etc., but one weapon stands above them all. His knife.
The knife, yeah. Ooh.
Oh yeah,
The
Leon's
Krauser
combat
fight.
knife is way more than some plain old bread cutter. He's practically magic when it comes to his skill with a knife. And if he gets hit, he'll be fine. Probably. I mean, he's wearing lightweight level 3 tactical body armor, which can stop bullets from a magnum and even some rifles. If he does take a hit, he's carrying some healing herbs, which he can also take a hit
Yeah.
from, if you know what I'm saying.
I knew he was gonna make some kind of joke about that.
He's not snorting drugs, Boomstick. Healing herbs have a history of being applied as an aerosol spray or ground up in paper.
Well, once Leon became the government's numero uno answer to all their zombie problems, he was stopping outbreaks all over the world.
Yeah, he
had to
was.
pull off some awesome feats to do it. He even had to make some horrible sacrifices along the way. Like that poor Ducati.
Leon is strong enough to crush a skull or even force open the jaws of a giant infected shark. The shark appears to be similar in size to a great white, which has a bite strength of nearly 2 tons of force.
That shit's crazy! And speaking of which, let's talk a little bit about Leon's relationship with boulders.
Oh, the
Relationship with
boulders.
What?
Boulders! You know, they're like really big rocks.
Some Zelda.
You wouldn't know that. Well, he
Oh, the
fought
flying
Chris
boulder.
Redfield to a standstill, the famous boulder puncher himself. And while Leon doesn't seem to have Chris's brute strength, he did push over this giant rock with a little help.
Leon is pretty quick too. He's dodged bullets, a moving laser grid, and even outraced this tyrant, which, according to the Inside of Biohazard guide, could run up to 43 miles per hour.
Dang,
He's even thrown
really?
his trusty knife fast enough that this creepy guy didn't even react until, oh.
The average time for a person to perceive and react to movement is 1/4 of a second. Leon appears to be about 30 feet away from his target Salazar here, meaning he threw his knife around 80 miles per hour.
The average
Dang.
speed for most world-class knife throwers is only 35 miles per hour, so he's more than double that.
She brave.
Leon is tough, having survived blows from various large and burly BOWs. He even matched the strength of Umbrella agent Jack Krauser.
Yeah, the Krauser
was
fight.
strong enough to perform a 30-foot vertical jump. Generally, men can pull off a 2-foot vertical jump at most, making Krauser potentially 15 times stronger than the average man.
At this point, let's just say that Leon is basically superhuman. It's like
Yeah.
he has 0 weaknesses.
Au contraire, Boomstick, Leon has his fair share of baggage. He's pretty gullible, oftentimes tricked by those wilier than himself.
Go. Save yourself.
Is it just me, or does everybody always ignore what I say?
Like her? You think he just might be trying to get laid? Lord knows I've done a few dumb things on that quest. I don't know about his chances, though, rocking that hairdo.
But after more than 15 years of nightmarish catastrophes, Leon's mental state has become more fragile and more reliant on alcohol.
Ah, you and me both, pal. He always needs a little chaos in his life, and when it comes down to it, that's what makes him such a friggin' badass.
Better try a new trick, cause that one's getting old.
I can
Upon
listen to him
first
talking about
impression,
Resident Evil
Frank
for
West
an
seems to
hour.
Just be your average journalist, but he's far more than that.
Yeah.
I'll say, he's covered wars, you know.
As a photojournalist, Frank will regularly go far beyond the Call of Duty to uncover his next big scoop. It was this
And if you're wondering if I've played any of the Dead Rising games, I've played 1 and 2 that were on the 360. I know that there was a third one. I did not play it, and I can't remember if there's another one after that. There may even be one after that. I don't know. But I did play 1 and 2, and I did enjoy them. They were fun. Resident Evil's more fun, more awesome to me, but I did enjoy especially the first Dead Rising. When it came out, I scooped it up right after it came out, and it was a really, really fun game to play.
ironclad determination which led him to a mall in the town of Willamette, Colorado, where he found the zombie apocalypse.
What? Did you just say zombies?
But Frank's down to rough up dozens of zombies every now and then. And with his
He
restless
uses like literally anything, like anything in that store, you can use it.
history and battlefield experience, he's got the skills to do it.
Despite never having fired a gun at another person before Willamette, Frank discovered he's a natural when it comes to firearms.
He's handy with
Gotta
all
be in
sorts
that
of guns,
situation.
like pistols, shotguns, machine guns, and a beautiful minigun.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. He's even got a Silver Ghost, a unique pistol specifically designed for government agent Leon Hey, wait a minute.
But
Wait
bullets
a
can
minute.
only last so long against a never-ending zombie horde, so Frank was forced to improvise.
And thanks to being in a shopping mall, he had plenty of options.
From
Yeah.
obvious choices like sledgehammers, baseball bats, and chainsaws to out-of-the-box picks like shampoo, lipstick, lawnmowers, and a shopping cart.
The
Frank has an
lawnmower,
uncanny
man.
ability to effectively weaponize pretty much anything he gets his hands on.
Garbage, toys, food, you name it. This guy does not overlook anything's death-dealing potential. He even uses his camera flash as a weapon.
His primary camera appears to be a Nikon D100, which has a flash color temperature of 6000 K, or crystal white. When used up close, it's nearly as effective on the eyes as a flashbang grenade.
Anyway, Frank survived the zombie horde with flying colors. His next step was obvious. Profit from it.
He became famous overnight. He was named the Hero of Willamette, hosted a TV show, and scored all sorts of endorsements.
His love of using baseball bats to smash zombie skulls in even landed him a great commercial deal with Deadwood Pro Baseball. Damn, so he's
Cologne and
making
made for
tons of
TV
money
mop,
off of killing
okay.
people. My dream.
I know, right? All these zombies were technically people once, so when you really think about it, this whole situation is pretty
Freaking awesome! Living the dream, buddy. You earned it.
Uh-huh. Anyway, fame is a fickle mistress, and it wasn't long until Frank's 15 minutes of fame were cut short. He eventually became a college teacher, but not before several more encounters with the undead kind.
And the more he fought him, the more creative he got about it.
Frank's greatest asset is his impressive ingenuity. With nothing but his blood, sweat, and tears,
And a shitload of duct tape,
Frank
About the
perfected the
duct
art
tape.
of combination weapons.
like the paddle saw, where he took a kayak paddle and strapped on a couple chainsaws for a rip-roaring good time.
The electric crusher is an invention combining the power of a car battery with the weight of a sledgehammer, crafting a Mjolnir for mortal.
The
Yeah.
Blitzkrieg is a freaking
That's
wheelchair
awesome.
powered by a car battery,
What?
firing machine guns all over the place. Stephen Hawking could have even beat death with that.
He can make a laser sword by sticking a gem into a flashlight. Don't
Oh.
ask me how.
And the Reaper is the unholy union of sickle and samurai sword. Wow, and all that is just scratching the surface. He's even got combo vehicles like the exosuit.
That's
That's
a
cool.
suit made of slurping machines.
That's
which
cool,
shoots
though.
ice tornadoes. Talk about cool.
Oh, yeah.
Pun intended.
I'm with
Even
them on
stranger,
this.
Frank has used an arcade machine to miraculously copy some of the powers of fellow Capcom characters.
Oh, don't
You're
they?
a wizard, Frankie.
No, he's not magic. These powers come directly from
Mega Man,
costumes
okay.
most commonly obtained
Beautiful.
from the machine. For example, he can don Ryu's ki to perform hurricane kicks, or Mega Man
What?
X's armor complete with the Mega Buster.
You are
This was not on the first one, I don't think. And I don't remember the second one as much. But I don't remember him being able to do this when I played, or maybe I just didn't play it enough to get this stuff.
what you wear. Speaking of costume changes, sadly, Frank eventually was caught by zombies and wound up becoming another mindless slave of the undead
That's a
horde.
spit,
But
okay.
it's okay. He got better.
Frank has pulled off a lot of impressive feats. Despite having little formal training aside from maybe a 3-day combat journalist crash course, he's killed hundreds, maybe thousands of zombies.
At
giving
least
him one of
thousands.
the highest body counts in video game history.
He's really strong too. He can pull a zombie's limbs and head off no problem.
Dang.
And in the exosuit, he's pushed around a 2-ton car.
He's tough enough to survive long falls and devastating helicopter crashes with little issues. And he's quick enough to catch up to and board a train moving 15 miles per hour in less than 3 seconds.
Okay.
He can even hop off zombies' heads like a ninja so well that the zombies barely even notice.
Wait, they don't notice that he's literally jumping off their heads?
Yeah,
How the
what?
hell does he pull that off?
Very carefully. But
Very
Frank has
careful.
fought more than just mindless zombies.
Yeah, like some crazy clowns with chainsaws and a freeze gun, and plenty of other psychomaniacs. This is my stuff! including Lance Corporal Calder, the world's first intelligent soldier zombie.
Also, I think it's important to note many of these feats were performed in a span of 72 hours with no sleep or rest.
Really?
According to a study on sleep deprivation in 2010, an average human's physical and mental health begins to severely deteriorate after 36 hours of no sleep, resulting in disorientation and even hallucinations.
Here I thought heavy drinking was the only way to legally hallucinate. Well, time to binge Netflix until I trip balls.
Whether by inhuman stamina or just a shit ton of adrenaline, Frank was in peak condition for twice as long as he should have been.
There's that journalist determination again. Sure, he may be a bit of a self-serving asshole, but he's pulled off the impossible more than once, even when he got into his 50s.
Once a survivor, always a survivor.
Snag your very own disposable Digi-Jeep disposable camera. It's fantastic.
Wow.
I mean it. Seriously. I need a raise.
Oh, dude.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for
Come
all.
on, Leon.
But
You got
first, let me
this.
tell you about how you can be the MacGyver of the kitchen.
MacGyver of the kitchen. Okay.
GMO. Delicious food.
They selling me on this.
Cheese.
Getting a little hungry, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't eaten today. This is the wrong decision to watch.
By now, you're probably shouting at your screen, where do I sign up? Well, Blue Apron is treating Death Battle viewers
It's not gonna be the big letters up top. That
to $30 off your first order if you visit Blue
I love their humor here, man.
Battle. So check out this week's menu and get your $30 off at blueapron.com/battle. But right
music
now,
they added.
it's time for a death battle!
nice. Okay, here we go.
With the evacuation complete, state officials are prioritizing outbreak containment. Yet there are still reports of looters within the city. Who knows what these people think is worth braving certain doom to get?
That Frank? Oh, okay.
Sweet. Just what I was looking for.
What are you doing?
No
Yes.
one's supposed to be here. Never stopped me before, pal.
Oh.
Batter up.
Come on, Leon. Yes. No.
See you in a flash, buddy.
Leon. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no. Oh, no. He said, let me craft real quick. Oh. Dude. I love that they're doing like a battle within the zombie outbreak. Kind of not, I mean, a little, I guess it kind of reminds me of one of the ones we watched a few, the Bowser and Eggman, where it's like armies versus each other, because these aren't armies going against each other. But I liked it. It's the main characters fighting in also a different setting of something else that's going on behind them. I like that.
Give it up, man. You can't keep up with me. Wanna bet? I've covered wars, you know.
The shopping cart. He just gonna, oh.
I fought them.
Come on, Leon. Oh no. Oh! Oh, almost fell out of my chair. Almost fell out of my chair for that. Uh-oh. Come on, Leon.
Nice to meet you. Why don't you chill out?
Dude, I'm loving both sides, though. Like, Frank is giving Leon way more trouble than I thought he was going to. Like, I'm really liking this one. Are you trying to go for the Ducati?
Here we go.
Uh-oh. It's not looking good.
It was Ice fighting with you, buddy.
Oh. Oh, no. Oh.
Game over.
Did he get him? Nice! Dude, yes! Awesome. Leon actually won. I'd have been fine with either one because they're awesome, but you know me, I love Resident Evil. I was so glad when they turned out the way that I want them to. That was freaking awesome, man.
Tells me Frank won't be coming back from the dead this time.
Nice.
Frank's cheeky strategies and endlessly creative arsenal certainly put up a good fight. But in the end, Leon just had him beat in nearly every other category.
Frank was one tough cookie, but Leon's superhuman abilities were just more impressive. Frank's pushed 2-ton car, right?
Yes, which is similar to Leon holding back the shark's 2-ton biting force. But his boulder feat was much more impressive. By comparing the boulder size to Leon, it appears to have weighed around 9 tons at minimum.
Yeah, and same with Chris. If you ever play Resident Evil 5, Chris Redfield like punches a boulder into a volcano, so they love to do like the boulder strengths
Leon
on these
did have help
games.
pushing it. Even half of 9 tons is much heavier than anything Frank's lifted or pushed.
Leon and Frank seemed equally tough, but Leon was definitely quicker. Bullet timing, laser dodging, and hell, Leon's speed and precision with his knife on its own is more impressive than any speed feat Frank's got.
But in the end, the most important question was whether or not Leon could cope with Frank's insane weaponry and unpredictable creativity.
But Leon's seen plenty of crazy shit in his career,
Yeah.
and fought lots of surprising and off-putting monsters.
His years of formal training and more consistent combat records certainly lent him the experience needed to win. He's survived numerous battles with enemies powerful enough to one-shot him, and he's shown plenty of creative strategy and critical thinking mid-fight.
Like when he fought Tyrant Glenn, using momentum from his own injuries
Yeah.
and throwing a friggin' motorcycle through the air. Leon was just too fast, too strong, too experienced, and too badass. He was frankly on his game.
The winner is Leon Kennedy.
Oh, man.
Thanks for watching this episode of Death Battle. If you want to check out commentary for this episode, you can click the little box right over there. for the first
Okay, just make sure there wasn't. Who wasn't any more? That the next recommendation is Sora versus Pit. I wonder how that would be, because I do like Kingdom Hearts. But dude, that was awesome. I love Resident Evil. I'm so glad Leon won. Dead Rising's really cool too, but I've only played the first 2, so I'm not sure how the rest are. But the first 2 are really good. I really thought he was going to give him a run for his money when the ability to change and then take over that person's ability themselves. So when he turned into Mega Man, I was a little bit like, okay, I think this might end badly for Leon. But I'm glad it turned out the way it did. It was awesome, man. I'm glad we got to watch this, and I'm glad we got to watch it right around the time that the new Resident Evil release, because I've been really in a Resident Evil mood lately. So this was just awesome, man. I really, really enjoyed it. So if you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to hit it with a like. It really helps out the channel here. If you want to see me react to anything else, just let me know and I'll put it on the list to make. I do have a bunch of death battles on my list already. So if there's any more that you want to add to it, just let me know in the comments. Or you're more than welcome to join the Discord, where you can put it straight into a certain section I got in there just for reaction suggestions. That way I know I'm getting the exact one you guys want to see. Is the best way to do it. And if you don't already, I do have a Twitch and TikTok where I've been streaming on there a few times a week, so you're more than welcome to go hang out with me over there. And that's all I got for you. So I will see you in the next video, and do not forget, man, it's Orc Army for life.